Hey there, zombie hunters. Jaxel here. Welcome back to another episode of the 7 Days to Die Alpha 16 tutorial series. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, smack the taste out of that like button for me. And hey, leave me questions and comments in the section below, and I'll answer them as quickly as I possibly can. And if I can't find the answer, well, I'll let you know. I'll straight shoot you that one. But generally speaking, I can figure it out, or I already know, one of the two. So let's get right back to it here. One of the things I didn't show you at the end of the last video was in taking one of these stones. Now that I have an auger, high level, the amount of yield is fairly considerable. I cleared my inventory to show. It's about the same as the good pickaxe. It's just faster. So. And then that will go up again when you have the Miner 69er maxed out. I will show that later on as we get up higher in level as well with this series. We'll keep rehashing back on this just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. But today what we're going to look at actually digging in to an area. This is all snow biome, so we should find one of the resources that we're looking for here. You can follow the gravel. The gravel is probably the best way to find the resources that you're looking for. Just follow it in, and like this we already can see that it's giving 1 iron every time, so we know that underneath here is probably just iron. So and you can test that as you go along, hitting little patches here and there, and occasionally you'll find one. It'll give you some lead, you know, varying resources here and there. This is quite a small little area. So what we're going to, as far as finding what we're going to be looking for, which is we're going to look for all the different resources in different areas. So we'll skip over a little bit further because I noticed that, well, there was a little... Oh, snow biome. What was that? It didn't like me there. Did it put me next to my bedroll? No, my bedroll's way over there. Okay, good. We're just going to... Oh, I didn't... that's the one thing I didn't finish off on my little... my last episode. I got sidetracked. Let's get right over to the trader here. We'll get that marked off. So now we've completed that quest for the day 1 shenanigans that have to be completed. So... here we are. We probably have our skill points, 10 points. We can add them into here. Early on, toolsmithing is going to be the #1 thing. Between that and your Miner 69er, those two in and of itself are probably your best ones to hit early on. So we're just gonna buy them just because we have the points. And toolsmithing, we'll buy that as well. Done. Just like that. Not going to be playing around. Now, we are going to go in God mode here because I really need to be able to find a decent snow biome here. And I'm hoping that we can do that. Because, well, each biome has its own positives and negatives. Certain ones are going to give you obviously better than others. Look at that right over there. So to the east, there's a huge snow biome over here. So let's go over here. And let's take a look at what we can find. Oh, we got wasteland. Okay, well, let's start in the wasteland. One of the harder ones to deal with as far as finding what you're looking for, like being able to find what you're looking for unimpeded. I don't even have a gun on me, so let's get a couple guns here. Let's get ourselves the AK-47. Perfect. Oh, I love it. I love it. Even though my skill is really weak in it, it will still be better than a kick in the groin. So we'll take it. Now, finding the resources and gravel patches here is a little bit harder because the ground is a bit wonky looking. But look at that. We found some right there. Now, that tells me right there that that's only going to give me iron. But this biome here, I have found personally, is the best for finding the resources that you're looking for. If you want the best opportunity to get all the resources that you're going to need, this is the place in which to do it. You're not going to find a better location, generally speaking, because it has, for whatever reason, they've made it so that this biome is the biome to go to get everything. Oh, hey, puppy. You're not going to be able to bug me. There we go. See you later, puppy. We're just going to do some trough mining to make it easier to get down to where we need to be, so I can kind of show you what I'm thinking and what I want to show you here. TNT mining used to be very lucrative. It is not anymore. You don't get the same yield anymore. They've reduced that, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that you're really not using a tool to do the job so much as you are mining with TNT. And well, you don't get as much. Look at this. What do I get? 4 raw iron, and that looks like it. Oh, there's another chunk. So 8 raw iron for my trouble. So they've killed the TNT. It is not worth it to use TNT anymore for mining. Not in my opinion. Yes, for getting an original hole, the hole dug originally. Yes, it is a great way to deal with things. It's quick. It's effective. It gets you deep in, but your yield is gone. I just want to get down deep so I can start finding resources here. Alright. I think we're down deep enough. Yeah, we're a good 20 blocks down or so. So, let's go and just start digging a tunnel. And we want to make sure we're going to stay in this biome perfect. Now, oops, helps if I stay. Let's get out of God mode for a minute. I don't like, or no, we can stay in God mode, just get rid of fly mode. Perfect, there we go. I just don't feel like dying right now. Now, what I generally do here is I will dig in. If it's just for mining, if it's like a tunnel that I'm going to want to be using, I widen it right out. I at least go 2 wide, 3 high. That's my personal preference. Some people go 3 wide. I prefer 2 wide. It's a little less digging to get the same result. Save wear on tools and gets me further in faster. And we don't need to have a huge tunnel here for what I'm going to show you here. I could keep digging this and keep digging this and keep digging this. But what I will do to make sure that I'm not missing anything is I'll count in 2. And dig a pilot hole on either side. Go 3, 4 deep. You don't have to go crazy. But you'll see if you start hitting gravel, then you know that there's a resource back there. Go over 2. I probably only went over 1. Yep. You could use wood frames to make it easier to see where you're going. To make sure that you're only doing 2. To save wear on tools. And I'm not getting gravel. And we're just going to keep doing it. Every 3 blocks, we dig in. In doing this, I'm finding what I'm looking for, generally speaking. When I do this, most of my tunnels are pretty big. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I do pretty damn big tunnels, to say the very least. I like having lots of big tunnels. But I just keep a look on the right-hand side. As soon as I see sand, then I know that I've hit some gravel. And then I'll use that to that's where I'm going to start digging next. Alrighty folks, I dug in a little further, not finding what I like, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blow a huge tunnel here. Why not? It's going to kill my frames for a minute, but it shouldn't be too bad for digging. And that'll give me an idea, if at all, there is anything in here. And look at that. Nothing. And depending on the tool that you're using, will speed your leveling. Every time you break a block, you level. You level up that particular skill set. That's why I've gone up in my mining so much, and my level has already increased. If you take a look at my leveling, I'm already level 4, and and all I've done so far in this world is break a few boulders and dig a little bit of a tunnel here. So you'll see what I'm saying about leveling as I grind this out as well. Mining is the way to level. And the faster you break a block, the faster you're leveling. So if I had Miner 69er maxed out, this would be going even faster. And I will show you folks that in a little bit here when later on in the series as we get going. Just to show you all what I'm thinking, or what I know, and put it to test here for you, so I can actually show you instead of just telling you. But like there, level 14 already on that. It's just crazy. Let's repair that tool. It's going to take a little bit of time because my skill sets are so low. Well, there is a bit of gravel there. What's in this little pile of gravel? Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on. Let's see. More iron. But we're going to use the iron. We're going to use this gravel for our to show what I'm talking about finding resources. This is probably a deep enough hole. Now, we're going to find lots of iron here, but if we use the iron and follow the gravel here, we're not going to take a lot of this iron. We're just going to hit gravel, and we're going to keep following it. So like I said, when I say follow the gravel, this is exactly what I mean. And I just keep digging in. And this gravel will most likely take me all the way down to bedrock. And let's just see where we are. We're at minus 44, so we are not far off of bedrock. Goes down to minus 57. So, and we'll just see here. We'll just keep following it. This is how I find my ore. So if I find iron, I go, okay, what else is here? And I just keep digging. And look at that. So follow the gravel. When I say follow the gravel, when anybody ever asks me how I do my mining, when I say follow the gravel, this is exactly what I mean. So I dug, I blew up a big tunnel just to kind of get me into a little bit. But as you find gravel, the more you dig it out, look at that. And we are in the wasteland. And this is what you're going to find. You're going to find pockets of pretty much everything. And I'm willing to bet that the further I dig in here, I'm going to find some lead, too. I might even find some coal. It's just the way it works. And as I'm digging, you take a look at the sand and gravel that's being picked up. I'm getting potassium in there like crazy. Just from hitting gravel. But they give you just to give you a hint of what's there, they give you what's in there. So there's a lot here. So doing your little pilot tunnels like I showed at the beginning is a great way to start finding the gravel, and then as soon as you find the gravel, dig it. Just keep digging it, especially in the wasteland. In other biomes like the forest or whatever, you're gonna get pretty much what should be there. You may find a small pocket of potassium. You might find some coal, but in general, they're pretty specific of what you're going to find in that area. Here, well, it's pretty obvious what we're finding. We found our potassium. We found some iron. And the more we dig it out, we're just finding more and more. Like, this is a huge plug of potassium. Okay, let's just get this chunk out of here. Now look at that. What are we finding? Lead. So, and something else that I've also noticed too, in my travels, is as you're digging this out, you find, if you find potassium and you start finding lead, there is a chance that on the back side of the lead, it's going to switch over to one of the other resources. So you may find that you'll find coal just on the other side. Again, following the gravel. Start cracking out the gravel, and you should start seeing other resources. Whoa. I like it when that happens. It's when I'm in God mode, not when I'm playing regularly. Good Lord, no. Alright. I think for this area here, we are going to call this pretty much quits. Because we know for a fact that what we've got here, we've got potassium, we've got steel, we got iron, we got lead, and it won't be very long till we find other resources in this area. It's almost a guarantee. Almost. Can't quite guarantee it. I got a little bit of coal on me, but that's from that boulder that I went and cracked open. But you can see, it just, like I said, keep following gravel. If you're not finding what you're looking for, just grind a little further. Keep grinding in that gravel. You can't say that the area doesn't have it unless you keep going through that gravel. Alright, we found a plain biome right off the bat. Look at that. How lucky are we? Now, probably be easier to go to the flat area, I'm thinking, but we'll take a look here real quick. Now, let's just take a quick little test pilot hole here and see what we're going to find in the top. Look at that. As soon as I touch the gravel, we're getting potassium. That means if I keep digging here, I am going to find potassium. Like I said, you will find it in every biome. Just certain biomes you don't find as much of it. So let's go up a little higher and take a look. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now, that would be a perfect build location. I'm looking at that thinking you got plains, you got wasteland, and you've got, looks like, oops. Plains, wasteland, and forest. Which, all in all, that wouldn't be a bad, look at that. You could build here, and then you've got an easy dig over here. Now, plains, like I said, is the easiest place to find coal. And look at that. What's above the ground here? More coal than we could shake a stick at. Because if you take a look around, we've got, look at all the little black nodes. This is how I usually go find my coal. I just go above ground if I can't find it below ground. And I find what I'm looking for. Where are you? Go away. I'm busy. Now, we've got some gravel right here. Let's test this gravel too. So what do we got? Coal. Coal. So you saw on the side of the hill there, we had some potassium. We've got coal. Let's see what this one's going to give. Iron. Go away, I'm busy. Nope, not gravel. Another patch of gravel. More iron. And like I said, this is how I find what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for something specific, then I will start making little holes. There's more coal. More coal. So quite honestly, this area here, I could dig in as a base, and I'm going to find everything I'm looking for here. If I dug around, especially digging the top. If you dig out the top, just a couple little holes, then you can plan where your mine is going to dig to. So there's a thought for y'all. And I don't have a burn biome opened up, so this is kind of there's some more gravel right there. Let's go check this a little bit out here. And again, we got wasteland right there. More potassium. Look at that. So in this area here, if I dug down, I'm going to find potassium and coal all together. Maybe not as much potassium, but I'm still going to find it. Like I said, you're going to find a little bit of everything in every biome. Just you're not going to find enough to like make a gunpowder factory unless you get really, really lucky. Or you build in an area that's going to give you that. That's why I look for areas where things join. Like right here. This little clay pit right there is probably a good location that I would build on. Because I've got trees all around. I'm in a temperate area that's not going to kill me for temperature. And then I'm right near the wasteland, which means I can dig in quite easy to get what I need. Same over this way. I know that there's lots of everything. And it's right near a trader. Gotta like the 3 biomes together that give you exactly what you need. But on that lovely note, folks, I'm going to wrap this episode up here. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hey, why don't you smack the taste out of that like button for me? And leave me comments in the section below. Give me more questions. Give me ideas of what you might want to ask questions on, like see me give you a demonstration for. I'm more than happy to try and show you. I've got other things in the mix. I'm going to do some. I'm planning on doing a video for leveling using the console, how to level without using the console, and the best ways to do that. So basically a leveling video. I'm also looking at doing a stability issue, stability video for talking about the different materials and how they work. So, and any other things that you'd like me to try out, just hit me up in the comment section. So, and thank you for watching. And until next time, I look forward to chatting with you in the comments. Peace out and happy hunting.